Yo, I'm Antrix, and this is my tutorial on how to set up your Helix with your Loopstation. The first thing you will need are two 6.3mm TS mono jack to 6.3mm TS mono jack cables. 6.35mm also works. And for the UK it is two 1/4 inch TS mono jack to 1/4 inch TS mono jack cables. The next thing is one regular 5-pin to 5-pin Midi cable. And the last thing is one XLR female to 6.3 TS mono jack cable. Again, 6.35mm also works. And for the UK it is one XLR female to 1/4 inch TS mono jack cable. So the next step is how to connect the cables. First we are going to plug our first jack cable into the left output and the second jack cable into the right output. The cable from the left output of the Helix will go into the left instrument input of the Loopstation. And the cable from the right output of the Helix will go into the right instrument 1 input of the Loopstation. The Midi cable will go into the Midi input of the Helix and then into the Midi output of the Loopstation. And lastly, we will plug the jack of the microphone cable into the left input of the Helix and the XLR plug to the microphone. And for the Mk1 Loopstation, you need to plug the left output from the Helix into the left instrument input of the Loopstation right here. And the right output from the Helix into the right input of the Loopstation. And the Midi cable from the Helix into the Midi out of the Loopstation. So now that we connected the Helix to the Loopstation, we will adjust some settings. And we will start with the Helix. First you want to go on this 3 stripes button. Then you want to go on global settings. And then on the in/out setting. Here you want to change everything on instrument. And you can do this by rotating the small knobs to the left. Next you want to go on the MIDI/tempo setting. And here you want to set the MIDI bass channel to 1. And you can go back to the presets by pressing the mode button. The next thing you can do if your mic is too quiet, you go to an empty preset, press mode, press the big knob, go all the way down and select volume/pan. Here you want to go to stereo and then select gain. Now you can turn up your gain by rotating the first small knob to the right. And that's it from the settings on the Helix. So now we are going to adjust the settings on the Loopstation Mk2. You want to go on Menu, Input, Setup, and then 1 to the right. And you need to turn on Instrument 1. Now press Exit a few times. And then press Enter. And on the Instrument 1 input, you can adjust the volume of your Helix sounds. Then press Exit again and go to Menu, 1 to the right, and to Midi. Here you want to set the first parameter to 16. And lastly, you want to adjust the settings on the Loopstation Mk1. First, you want to turn down your microphone level and turn up your instrument level. With the instrument level, you can adjust the volume of your Helix sounds. Then you want to press the system button 5 times. And you should be on the MIDI RX channel. This you want to set to 16. So this is what your setup should look like with the Loopstation Mk2. And like this with the Loopstation Mk1. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you enjoyed it, I would be happy if you leave a like. And if I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments and I will see you in the next tutorial.